COVID-19, or coronavirus as it is commonly called, is a respiratory virus. This strain of the virus originated in China and has since rapidly spread across the world. It is already a pandemic impacting on millions of people. The virus has reached South Africa, and its highly infectious nature means it's likely to spread quickly. We all have a part to play in ensuring we don't catch the virus and prevent a national outbreak. Let's start by learning a little more about it. Symptoms include fever or high temperature, coughing, and shortness of breath or difficulty breathing. The virus can cause a mild flu-like illness and, in more severe cases, pneumonia, kidney failure, and even death. Most cases are mild and many people recover with bed rest. But for people over the age of 60, people with compromised immune systems, and small children or babies, coronavirus can be lethal. While it is unlikely that you will die if you are not in this group and are infected with coronavirus, it is possible that you will pass it on to someone who may not survive the infection. Coronavirus spreads through direct contact with respiratory droplets from an infected person. When an infected person coughs or sneezes, a spray of droplets is released into the air around them, and if these enter the eyes, nose, or mouth of someone nearby, they can become infected with the virus. The droplets can also contaminate surfaces like doorknobs, computer keyboards, work equipment, public transport seats or straps, handrails and banisters, keypads, and shopping trolley handles. While coronavirus cannot penetrate your skin's barrier, if you touch a surface that has been contaminated and then touch your eyes, nose, or mouth, you can transfer the virus into your body and become infected. Because it can take up to 2 weeks for coronavirus symptoms to show, it is also possible to spread the virus even when you are not displaying symptoms. Here are some ways to prevent infection and transmission of coronavirus. The most effective way to fight the virus is to wash your hands regularly, much more often than you usually would, for at least 20 seconds at a time, and especially if you have been out in a public place or used public transport. First, wet your hands under a tap and apply hand washing soap, preferably antibacterial. Rub your palms together. Scrub your fingertips with a nail brush or rub them into the palm of your hand. Interlock your hands and rub between all your fingers. Then rub both your thumbs and the back of both hands. Wash up to your elbows, including your wrists and forearms. Rinse thoroughly with clean water and dry off with a paper towel. Throw the paper towel away immediately. Sanitize your hands with hand sanitizer and allow to air dry. Do not use a cloth to dry your hands after this step. Be sure not to touch your face, eyes, nose, and mouth, or anyone else's. When sneezing or coughing, use a tissue to cover your nose and mouth. If you do not have a tissue, sneeze or cough into the crook of your elbow, not your hands. The virus can remain on objects and surfaces for more than 24 hours. It is easily removed by thorough cleaning with the correct sanitizer or soap. If you have a genuine reason to believe you have contracted coronavirus, in other words, if you have recently traveled to a high-risk area or come into contact with an infected person, call the National Institute for Communicable Diseases hotline on 0800 029 999. If you are not in the high-risk group, you may need to self-quarantine at home for a period of 2 weeks to prevent spreading the virus. If you are in the high-risk group and you display symptoms, make your way to a medical facility. Wear a medical mask while traveling to the facility and ensure that you call ahead so that the medical team can prepare for your arrival. It is very important that you make a list of all people you have come into contact with within the last 2 weeks and provide this to the health authorities, along with contact details for those people. Coronavirus can be controlled, but it is up to all of us to stop its spread and protect our communities, workplaces, and families from illness through good hygiene practices and common sense.